Red thread for me, quite simply very much, is where Mears at its very best. And I guess, over the last 18 years, Mears has all been about service. Everything we do has been service first. And I guess for me, as the group grows, it's trying to make sure that, that policy stays consistent. And for me, to be consistent, it's trying to have a thread between every branch that we obviously ensure that sort of red thread approach is applied everywhere throughout the UK.
2013, I think we've made great progress, but it is only the start. We've defined clearly what a great branch looks like and captured that within the Red Thread survey. We've defined and developed a number of tools ranging from the branch guide through to updating our appraisals and our learning and development programs to really capture what makes a great manager within Mears. And then we've taken the temperature of the business, so we've asked every single branch to actually explore with its staff where it stands at the moment. We obviously got the branch surveys and the scores on the doors from each branch. So we kind of know where we are as a business against the benchmark for a Red Thread branch. We've got a series of tools that each and every branch can actually work with this year in 2014 to actually just improve their performance a little bit through the course of the year. And that's the extent of our ambition for this year, is that little bit of improvement in every single branch.
The Red Thread programme itself is really about creating a framework that everybody can operate within, tools for people to use, so tools to reward people, tools to say thank you, ways in which we communicate, like the roadshows we've seen this year, without losing the individual branch personality. So it's not saying this is the Mears brand, everybody must behave this way regardless of where you sit in the business and what your job role is. It's about saying, here's a framework that bottles Mears at its best, and we've called that the Red Thread. Take that and apply it to you as a person, your job role or your branch or your department, and make that work for you so that we're all operating together as a highly successful team that's delivering great results for our customers, and together we're making this business a really great place to work.
I think the branches felt last year with the 25th birthday tour, which went from John O'Groats right the way through to Land's End, that they actually started to feel what Red Thread meant as a concept for Mears. Up until that point, I think a lot of people thought it was just a group of senior management sitting in a room together with a cup of coffee just talking about what it really looks like. And I think for 2014, the lessons have really been learnt about taking that from what is a management meeting and a management decision right down into the branches, where branch managers and regional directors really foster and encompass what we want to achieve from Red Thread. And it is about mutual respect between staff, managers, carpenters, apprentices, administrators, and if we can just rebuild on some of the stuff we've got within the branches throughout the business, I think it'd be a fantastic opportunity for Mears to grow and develop going forward.
I think my message is you have much, you're at work a lot of the day, right? It's important that, we achieve the targets, but also it's important that you actually have fun and you have a good team around you. And the branches that actually hit those three things, they automatically have a red thread running through them, because people like working in those branches. They're the people that always hit their targets, and they're the people that never have any of the issues with recruitment and retention or delivering services or complaints, because actually they do it all as part of their natural everyday life, and that's what Red Thread is all about.
Two different contracts here, Exeter City Council and Zone 5 of Home Group, and they operate totally differently and they want different things. But the Red Thread ethos, you can tap into different things and offer a different type of service to your clients. To summarise Red Thread for me, when I joined 3 years ago, the branch was a poor performing branch. The KPIs were poor, customer satisfaction was low, and we were losing money, no doubt about it. Where we are now, the client's extremely happy with our performance. They're putting us to the test to try and make us improve, and we're looking at continuously improving all the time. And it is a red hot branch, and it's a good place to be. The sort of things we do in this branch to make it a great place to work is we have regular breakfast mornings with all the staff and the operatives. We send out birthday cards to everybody, not just the office staff. We include the operatives. We play five-a-side against suppliers and the client. We have coffee mornings with Age Concern, and we do loads and loads of charity work and community work, which is great, and it's a fantastic place to be.
We're at Globefield Sheltered Housing Scheme in Topsham. It's obviously all the ladies have their independent flats, but they are warden controlled, so that if they need any help, they can get assisted. We're holding monthly coffee morning. We hold it in a different shelter site each month. Globefields is very well supported, so we thought we'd make it our Christmas special. We do it for the sociability of the tenants, they get together, and also it brings them together with Mears and sees us as a face rather than just a maintenance service.
I'm a person who's entirely on their own, have no one at all, and these are good friends, and they're always there when I want to run along and natter them. They shut the door sometimes and say, "Oh, she's coming, shut the door quick." But no, very nice, and everybody's friendly and nice.
I've been nominated for the Smile Award. I understand a few operatives put my name forward for a project that a tenant had a major rat problem, and she's had it for a few years. I went into there and it got to a major rebuild. We had to take the kitchen out, the flooring, all the flooring in the hallway, up the stairs. The tenant was getting a little bit distressed for all the work that was being done. And she also bought 2 new kittens that she was worried about. She was getting a little bit distressed, and I said to her, because she had a festival to go to and she doesn't want to go to it. And I said, well, go to the festival and I'll come in and look after your cats on the weekend. And she was so overjoyed that I would put myself out for that. And I think the guys thought that I should get the Smile Award, and it's a great achievement for me, because obviously I like to do that a little bit more for the tenants and keep the tenants happy. And I thought it was great that all the operatives and everybody saw that from me, so that's what I did.
I wouldn't say we made any changes, because we already did most of the things that enabled us to get the red hot status. We do things like in the office, we decided a few years ago that we'd always wear black, white or red for work, so that we had the Mears branding throughout the office, but also the people working in the office looked like they worked for Mears. We've just recently moved branches, so we made sure that when we did move, the carpets were red, we had a red wall in the main office, and that the internal signage was Mears branded, so that when people come to visit, they know that we're a Mears branch. I think it's really important to get involved in community projects, not only to motivate the staff through their working day, but also to show service users that we're not just about delivering care and making profits, we actually do care about our community and that we want to make a difference. We've always done staff recognition projects here, but the Smile Award gives you something to present to the staff for being nominated. You're not just telling them that you've nominated them for an award, they get the Smile card. They're quite happy about it. There's a sense of achievement, they're proud to have a card. I know the girls in the office who've been nominated for one have started to stick them up around their workstation. And there was a little bit of a competition going on to see who could get the most Smile Awards. I'm really proud of our branch. It's a good place to work. We're a good team and we get along well. We have good communication with each other. The staff work hard. They've all got different skills that make the team come together and to do a good job.
Dementia Friends is an initiative that's funded by the government through the Alzheimer's Society. By 2025, there's practically going to be a pandemic of people with dementia if a cure isn't found quite quickly. And people need to be able to live in the community in a contented way. And what this initiative is to make people aware of dementia and how we can support dementia in our ordinary daily lives in the community. It's massively important that we all get involved. We'll all at some point have a loved one, a friend, an acquaintance, a neighbour who has dementia. It's very, very difficult to deal with at the time. Heart-rending stuff really. But it's important that we're there to support these people so they can continue to live their lives as normally as possible in the community with support not feeling miserable, not feeling aggressive, but contented. Me personally, I would like to see everybody in Mears get involved. It's really important that we do that. I think every branch should be involved with the Dementia Training and the Dementia Friends initiative, so we can really move forward on this initiative. We've got a lot of employees. The more people that understand and assist, the better the world will be.
Well done to Kelly and to the team, and congratulations. Thank you very much.
Well, Sedgefield contract is one of my branches. I've currently got 4 branches within my region. Sedgefield's around an £18 million turnover branch, employs just over 200 people, and it's a really excellent branch. Got a good culture. People are really positive who work here and enjoy working here as well. And I think that's been reflected in the recent Red Thread success story here, to be honest. Red Thread for me is far more than just a set of corporate management spiel. It's not just a matter of some core principles, core values that are sat there on the shelf in a management book. It's far more than that. The branches where people fully embrace the behaviours of Red Thread do see a massive difference, as in the feel of the place, the culture is enhanced. The environment's a nice place to work, clients see a better service, and the branch itself performs well and just functions better as a whole. Next steps for Red Thread, I think, would be to focus on the areas where we may have not scored so well, and to improve on those even further, to push the boundaries. I know certainly a couple of my branches are doing that just now, and they're in the top 10 red hot branches in the country, and they're now pushing for further improvements. And also to focus on the branches where we've perhaps not got such a good result, and perhaps share best practice between the good branches and the not so good branches, and let people realise and understand how it does make such a good impact, positive impact.
I think we've achieved it because we work very closely in our partnership with Living. The branch management is absolutely fantastic. The door is always open. If you've got any problems, anybody can access and go in and speak to Alan about anything. And I think that's why the branch runs so well, because of obviously the management side of it. The staff get involved with all the community projects by me badgering them. I send emails to everybody asking for free help. That may entail weekend work, nighttime work, where obviously they don't get paid, and they're quite happy to come along and help. And to get them to work within a community, it's obviously for their benefit. What it is, it's a lasting legacy from Mears. We're making the communities better for them to live in and for their family to live in, and 80% of our staff are obviously from the Sedgefield borough. So everything that we do community-wise for our SOC projects is all back to them. We work obviously very much in partnership, hand in hand with Living, and Helen Johnson, the employability officer for Living. They work with Shielding Foundation of Light. What Foundation of Light is, it's in partnership with Sunderland Football Club, and it's bringing people back into the workplace.
At the moment we're sat in Foundations, which is our new building in Shildon that Mears have helped us to develop. So around the building it was originally a rent payment office, and it's been changed dramatically through our partnership with Mears and with Living as well. Mears have been able to bring in some of their contractors and have helped us replaster the walls, redone the electrics, upgraded all the paintwork, helped us to equip our ICT room. They're really the agent that makes it happen. We're there ready to supply services, but we need organisations like Mears to demonstrate that commitment to helping local communities, and then that allows us to take action almost on their behalf and in partnership with them.
live and look to work with the community and to try and improve the community, so we couldn't do it by ourselves, so we've got to work as a partnership. We've got an excellent relationship built up with Mears, so Mears were able to provide the work experience. We've also got that relationship now with the local college, so they were able to come out and provide the practical training and to provide some accreditation for what the young people are achieving. So together we needed that partnership together to try and help those people and try and get them progressed.